potential match of the day for this day 2 here at the Insel Park Halle. It's got all the ingredients. Dobey, we've seen just enough signs of him now that he is, as you say, an emerging force. He's just beginning to make people sit up and take notice. As you say as well, Klaasen has been doing that for many a year now, and it all came to fruition in his run to the semi-finals of the World Championship in the new year as well. He's now a top 10 player, and he's still a class act as well, despite that defeat by Dyson Parodi last weekend in Gibraltar. 6-5, agony for Klaasen.
140.
And maybe looking to pick up the pieces here.
Yeah, well, Yellow is yet to make a European Tour final.
100.
He has had numerous runs in these events. Made a semi-final in Hildesheim in 2014 as Dobey looks to fill it up and does so! That's his first 180 of the weekend, because he didn't get one against Jihan Artut in the first round, despite a 6-4 win. And that's one right back at you, Chris Dobey.
What was that I said about living up to expectations? This has all the ingredients.
100.
Really does, Dobey. And Klaasen trading 180s there. Dobey really made people sit up and take notice when he
43
reached the last stage of the German Masters over the Easter weekend. He beat Robert Thornton and Dave Chisnell there.
Bullseye once for a 12-darter and a breaker throw,
56.
and he's not that far away, but Yella
34.
1-3-4. Now, which way does he go with this? Okay, not to be.
94, ready to require 25.
So Dobey with the early chance to break. Double eights.
Oh.
17.
Always a tricky one, though, where it looks like a good guide to go in, but you're so close to the corner of the double that you're not really sure if you should use it or not. And in the end, he misses. Klaasen doesn't, and it's 1-0 Klaasen, surviving a bit of a scare in that opening leg.
Yeah, no particular damage done to Dobey. It was a chance, but it was on the Klaasen throat. Dobey had to fight hard yesterday against Jihan Artut. He trailed 2-0 and 4-3 before coming through 6-4.
Yeah, there was a dart for Jihan to take us all the way to a deciding leg, but he missed it. Dobey checked out, and he finds himself in the second day of action. Now, he didn't hit the heights in that game, as Klaasen looks for another and settles for the
140.
Yeah, didn't hit the heights against Jihan Artut that he hit over the entire weekend in Munich. I mean, it was just a dream weekend. Every time he went on stage, he performed well.
60.
You know, averages 96, 100, 102, and then 100 against Michael van Gogh, and he was only beaten 6-5. It's Klaasen. He fills up the treble 18.
Beautiful setup from Yella.
97. Yellow require 140.
And after surviving a few darts for a potential break in the opening leg, Yella Klaasen is going to set this up very nicely.
100.
Double top is what he's left after 12 darts for a break of Dobey's throw and a 2-0 lead potentially. Winner of this one faces either Rene Idams,
60. Yellow require
the German host
40.
nation qualifier, or the two-time back-to-back world champion
It's yours in
Adrian
the second
Jackpot
leg.
Lewis.
Yeah,
And Klaasen has made a flying start.
Yeah, Adrian Lewis certainly hit the jackpot in Thursday night's Premier League action in Rotterdam, securing his place in the playoffs at the O2 Arena next week.
59.
Comes here in high spirits.
$93.
Dobey only joined the PDC circuit in January of last year.
123.
One of his other highlights last year was qualifying for the UK Open and the World Series of Darts finals in Glasgow in November.
100.
Lost his first round match to Terry Jenkins there, 6-5.
Yeah, close one.
Very
Showed
close.
a little bit about what he's about in that.
99.
It's only really this last couple of months where he's stepped up and made a significant step forward in his game. Obviously, Munich that weekend was
100.
great. But 4 consecutive last 16s on the Pro Tour after not getting to that stage in any tournament prior to that.
64.
And it's worth noting as well, he beat Dave Pallett in qualifying as well to get here. That's a very notable scalp, given the way Pallett's been playing over the last, 6 months or so.
102. 121, yellow 156.
Hallett himself a semi-finalist on the European Tour recently.
Cracked that dart down, did Yella.
59.
Well, an opportunity, as there was in the opening leg for Dobey, to try and get a break. He didn't manage it that time. 20 for ball. Bullseye.
Oh.
And he pins it. Chris Dobey does what he couldn't do in the opening leg. And he does find a way back into this. That is a breaker throw.
Back in business here, Dobey.
58.
Yeah, just to highlight the disparity between his recent form, Dobey, and what he was playing just a few months ago. He didn't even manage to qualify for the UK Open over the 6 qualifying events there. So it's not a given that you turn up to the 6 events and you will win enough to make it through, but there are plenty of places available.
Yeah.
$59.
You see, 94 average plays 87. Dobey could have won that first leg. Could be the 2-1 the other way round.
42.
Well, Dobey there not punishing Klaasen's visit of 57. Likes the treble 18 bed, doesn't he, Yella? Look at
126.
And already Klaasen might be thinking about the chance to break back here.
57.
Well, 140 would leave double 18, and he does love a double 18, and that's why he's stepping over to try and find his way to the treble 20.
100.
Just the ton.
$140. Elliot 76.
Well, let's just put a little bit of pressure on.
Oh.
40. Chris require 109.
Dobey with an outside chance here. Well, an even bigger chance now. Tops than he wants to level things up at 2 apiece. Oh, that's brilliantly done.
Flag. Chris Dobey. The flag yellow.
Checkouts of 87 and 109 back to back. And Dobey is back in this match.
60.
Yeah, very impressive. Just nice rhythm to that visit. Not rushing anything. Didn't get overexcited, having hit the treble first dart and knowing that he'd get a chance, but doesn't kick off strongly in this leg. Battling back from 2 legs down to level it up. Here goes Klaasen with a second maximum of the match to add to the 162 he fired in the second leg. Can Dobey respond?
140.
Not bad, Chris Dobey, the 25-year-old from Bedlington, turns 26 at the end of this month.
Bedlington Terriers.
91.
Not the dog, but the football team. Do you remember that?
Nope.
There's a story behind all that. Anyway,
92.
we'll save that for another day. If Dobey gets
70.
we'll give you the Bedlington Terrier story.
Well, I'm on tenterhooks. Treble 18 leaves double 18 for Klaasen, sets it up very nicely.
100. Yeah, you require 36.
Loves the double 18.
He shows in the 5th leg. Yeah, Klaasen. So Chris to throw first.
And that's why.
$140. $57.
Well, Dobey with a cushion already on his throw here. Just needs to get himself in a position where he's not under too much pressure when it comes to checking out.
Yeah, Dobey only a young man at 25
81.
years old, but still too old to play the development tour. Never played development tour. Only joined in the PDC through Q School start last year, as you mentioned.
81.
We have got a development tour weekend going on in the UK this weekend. The first of 4 events has been completed.
99.
Dean Reynolds winning it, beating Bradley Kirk in the final, taking out 161 in a deciding leg to win it. Not bad going, Dean Reynolds. Terrifying standard on the youth tour nowadays.
78.
The future looks bright.
83.
Certainly does, and there's a lot of people who think Dean Reynolds go a long way in this. Well, and Bradley Kirk, to be fair. Now, doesn't need to go for the 16 ball, but he's hit the treble 10 anyway, and has a go at double 18. And the finishing from Chris Dobey, apart from that first leg, has been pretty spectacular. That's 81, 109.
100.
And then that one there.
$100.
Yeah, good standard set by these two.
93.
Mensur Suljevic was in a position where he could just bully his young
60.
opponent, Mike De Decker, and end up winning it 6-0. At 2-0 up, Jelle Klaasen might have been thinking, I might be able to steamroll it.
90.
He's not been on this stage as many times as I have. I'm a former world champion. Not to be, because
No.
Chris Dobey
$140.
dug his heels in, and he is right there with Klaasen.
He will not be intimidated. He certainly doesn't look overawed, and he's...
140.
Okay, Klaasen's just stolen the advantage there with that ton 40, but a big score here from Dobey might make things more competitive again. Let's see what he does with these next two. Could do with a treble here.
100.
That'll do.
78.
That's all he can do, really.
After 81, 109 and 83, he's got a chance if he returns to the board,
Which
but he doesn't.
To the 7th flag. Jelle Klaasen. 8th flag Chris to throw first.
Double 18 again for Klaasen. That was an unlucky deflection, but
123.
saves himself with that third dart. Klaasen here again, though, back in the money.
139.
Frenetic pace when Klaasen's playing, but Dobey just going about his business.
140.
Fires in a ton 40. He is giving as good as he's getting. Chris Dobey, impressive performance from him, but Klaasen is throwing it at him now.
Yeah, he's under pressure here, Dobey, on his throw as well. This for a 5-3 lead, and Klaasen
98.
might just be sensing an opportunity is coming his way. Still work to do. Absolutely class
134. Chris Jericho,
from Jelle.
140.
48 left after 9 darts. The 140's not going for Dobey, and Klaasen has got his pick of a double.
60. Jelle Jericho, 48.
Yeah, 12 double 18 is the route. Double 9.
30.
Reprieve for Dobey.
Chris Jericho, 80.
Big moment this, Chris Dobey, 80.
Needs
He's
this.
been good at checkouts around. These are 81, 83 and 109. 20 for double top. Can't afford to clatter into those darts. He takes a step over, way over to the right-hand side of the oche. Tops he wants, and tops he gets. And Chris Dobey, clinical finishing for the young man.
Well, his finishing today has been absolutely sublime.
85.
Just took his time there, didn't panic. A couple of steps over to the right-hand side to create the space, and he steered it in.
59.
57% overall, and one in that 41 to 80 range, 2 out of 3,
59.
up to 100, and a ton plus as well. Mind you, when Jelle gets it down below 40, he's pretty good.
98.
May well go to a deciding leg, this one.
There you see.
81.
Jelle just shading it in scoring stakes. But Dobey, when it comes to the end of legs, has been pretty clinical. If it wasn't for that first leg where he missed opportunities, that will help him. And suddenly, Klaasen is under serious pressure on his own throw. Is Dobey about to find the breaker throw that he needs?
43. Richard Rick 164.
Right at the death. Well, he don't even need to use the bullseye here, so he's just setting it up. One treble is enough for Chris Dobey.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's in pole position here. Klaasen, though, well, wayward with that second dart.
121. Chris Rick 64.
But Dobey is a favourite here for a break of throw. One more of those leaves double 16.
32. Jelle Rick 112.
More than just outside the wire.
Oh, can Klaasen do to Dobey what he's been doing to Klaasen? That's not going to happen. He's not going to get a dart.
100.
Leaves himself double 6,
32.
but Dobey's got 3 clear darts at double 16 for a 5-4 lead. He'll be thrown for the match in the next leg if he takes this out. Just outside the wire, steps across. And pins his second dart.
Chris Dobey.
And a bit of emotion from Chris Dobey. He knows how big that was.
Game on.
Absolutely huge. What a time to break. Throwing first here for a 6-4 win, but this is the one that counts now for Chris Dobey. Needs to back it up.
140.
And that's a pretty good start. Nice 15 dart leg. Might Well, should be enough, but with the way Klaasen's been throwing, you never know.
4 180s for Jelle Klaasen, asking the question of Chris Dobey.
94.
1 treble, is it enough?
$97.
Maybe. Inconclusive. Klaasen with his nose in front. Dobey with the darts in hand. Wonderful looking first dart. Follows it up. Chris Dobey.
140.
Well, down to a finish after 9 darts.
Can't do more than that.
95. Richard require 127.
127 plays 129. If Dobey can check out here, he has the match. Quick look at Klaasen's score. Got to go treble 19. Ball misses it.
Well, all he can do now is 59. Set it up and just hope that Klaasen fails to take this out.
Treble 20 for bullseye. Doesn't get it. Dobey will get match darts.
Richard requires 68.
Big moments for Chris Dobey here. Could be another seeded casualty in Hamburg.
52.
And the agony goes on, and Klaasen pouncing here on double 18.
You short to the 10th Jelle Klaasen.
Jelle Klaasen breaks, he finds double 18. And the opportunity goes by Chris Dobey.
Final leg, Jelle to throw first.
Will there be another twist in the tail here?
Jelle Klaasen has survived 1 match dart from Chris Dobey on double 16.
140.
Can the 25-year-old from Bedlington pick himself up off the canvas and go again in this final leg and find the breaker throw that he needs?
100.
A ton. It's not enough right now. Klaasen in pole position. No
60.
treble. The door's open again for Dobey.
Well, that makes things interesting once more. Dobey here, can he capitalise? Really could do with a ton 40 here or another treble 19. Okay.
Oh, Jelle Klaasen.
140.
Classy darts from the former Lakeside World Champion, Dobey.
92.
Just the 92. He's not down to a finish. Klaasen has got 6 darts from 161 for the match.
Ooh.
Oh, now straight one in the 3.
77.
Good recovery. Gets him to 84. Well, the way Dobey has finished, he's given himself something to work with. He's got hope here, but not if Klaasen takes out 84. He finds the treble. Jelle Klaasen, double 9. Hits it, last dart in hand, and Jelle Klaasen claws his way back from the blue brink. What a performance from Chris Dobey. In the end, not quite enough to knock Jelle Klaasen out early for the 2nd European Tour running. Dobey, his weekend comes to an end, but I tell you what, if he keeps playing like this, he is going to cause a lot of problems for a lot of established pros. Jelle Klaasen goes through. He will face either Rene Idams or Jackpot Adrian Lewis. We've got one more spot up for grabs in the 2nd round to be contested this afternoon, and it sees Daryl Gurney, the Northern Irishman, take on the King, Mervyn King.
Für diese wirklich tolle Vorstellung und beglückwünschen Jelle Klaasen, der nicht umsonst der schnelle Jelle genannt wird, weil dieses Match hat ja fast ein bisschen länger, war fast ein bisschen kürzer als der Whitewash von Menzo Sujovic. How difficult is it for your opponent? What do you think to adapt your fast style, your rhythm?
I think Chris plays the same game as me, so for him he could play his own game, so I don't think it matters. I could play my own game, he could play his own game, but I was a little bit lucky. I missed some doubles, but he missed 1 dart to win, so I'm happy to go through.
Also glaubt, weil ich ihn gefragt habe, wie schwer es wohl ist, sich seinem unglaublich schnellen Rhythmus anzupassen als Gegner, sagt er, das war bei Chris Dobey, glaube ich, nicht das Problem. Meint er, denn er spielt ähnlich schnell wie ich. Es tat ihm fast ein bisschen leid, dass er ein paar Doppels verpasst hat, Chris Dobey, und so kam er dann zu einem Sieg, der letztlich aber auch verdient war. Thank you very much and good luck for the next round. So, und jetzt steht dann gleich das letzte Match der Nachmittagssession an. Und das wird die Partie sein zwischen Daryl Gurney und Mervyn King.